I'm Roger HIRST. I'm the Police, Fire and Crime Commissioner for Essex. I remember a few years ago, actually before I had this role, went out in Brentwood with them one evening on a particularly cold, in the run up to Christmas, which is obviously the right time to be doing it. And the work they do is just, I mean, it's amazing all the way across the piece, isn't it? From friendly conversations with young people who are getting a bit lively and probably not thinking much more about what they're doing that evening, to more interventionist activity, getting hold of somebody, getting them out of a bit of a squabble, getting them wrapped in a blanket, getting them warm and in a good place again. The only thing that really happened to me that evening was I lost my cap to a young lady who didn't have enough to wear. Try and keep her warm. Her boyfriend was very grateful, it was keeping her a bit warm.
Did you get the cap back?
Nope, the cap was gone.
Oh no, Roger.
No, that's what it was.
Was that your own cap or a street passer's cap?
It was mine, I'm afraid.
Oh, as long as it's not one of ours.
It was nice and warm. All I can say is I think the work that the street pastors do real time on the street really is fulfilling a strong sense of mission from those church communities. So being there for your neighbour, being there for your fellow human colleague, supporting them through a difficult time, it is an expression of that neighbourly love that we were all so well exhorted to do, weren't we? Aren't we?
Yeah.
And it really makes a difference. And that's the thing. You're out there, and I mean, I do attend church, perhaps not as often as I should. But we pray, we have a spiritual life. Actually being involved and doing something, you can see how it makes a difference. You're living your Christian mission. There are people there who are not criminal in any way, shape or form. They may well be in a time of crisis, they may be heading towards a crisis, and a helping hand, a supporting shoulder is actually all they really need. Or perhaps a direction to more professional help if that's what's required at the time. But what you're really doing is making a difference in that person's life at that time, on that day. And who knows how important that is for the rest of their life going forward. It may well be.
Yeah, and some people don't realise that it could be them that we're helping in the future.
That's also very true. I mean, we all know someone, I think, who suffers from mental health issues one way or another in our lives, probably more than one. We can be there for our friends, but at times people find themselves without their friends, and to have a pastor there to support them, absolutely invaluable. It really is. Well, I'm sure working with people like Citizens Advice Bureau must be extremely valuable. I mean, I know you know how they work and how you can signpost people who need help on other issues like debt, for instance. They can do a lot for people in those sorts of positions. And of course there are the other support groups, rape crisis agencies, people who support victims of domestic violence and domestic abuse. I know again there that having a good relationship between you and them, it can so often be the effective referral point. You pick up on someone and think, this is a more serious situation. Let's see if we can guide them into a network that can support them to get their life into a better place. Reaching out to schools and supporting kids through pastoral work in a school environment, which, if we can keep kids on a good life course at that sort of stage and help them when they get into difficulties, of course you're setting them up for a much better future, aren't you, really? So that's absolutely great. I know there's sort of research being done on these things and the case is still open, but it just seems to me that the sort of mental stress that kids go through, largely because of social media and the speed at which, well, bad news has always travelled fast, but it seems to go a lot faster, doesn't it, really? It puts them in a very, very tense, difficult, stressful situation, and they need help. Certainly, I know it's there's a lot of need on that railway line that comes through Sheffield, and to have it sort of backed by Greater Anglia, I think shows that they're recognising that need as well. Working together with other voluntary groups like the Samaritans, they pick up on so much, don't they, through their listening service, but obviously if there's some way that they can be sort of hands there to help actually on the ground, that has to be incredibly valuable. And I'm sure the British Transport Police will find it a real support as well. We really do value what you do, and we're determined to keep on supporting it in the way we have. So obviously part of that can be through funding, part of it can be trying to help you with connections, finding other partners who want to work with you. If we can smooth the way in any way, then we will.